Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Nadia Cortez from Coldwell Banker, and today I want to initiate a very important concept that I think it will add value to many of my clients. I'm here with Samir Vaya from Home Matters. Samir and I, we have a sometime relationship. Well, I'm a new agent still. I've been in the market for 1 year. But Samir, I got in touch with you, how long, like more than 6 months ago, right?
Yes, true, absolutely. We've done some business together, it's been fruitful, but yeah.
Yes, and Samir, if you can introduce yourself and, just talk about what you do briefly, because I will ask you something after.
Sure, most welcome anytime, of course. So look, of course, I'm Samir Vaya, been into this industry of mortgage for the last 12 years. Been into banking previously, but then I thought it's better if I can give independent advice. That's where I joined Home Matters. Home Matters also has been in the business for more than 12 years. We have tied with 28 banks, which gives us access to some of the best mortgage in the country. Now, depending on the client's requirement, I should be able to research, find some really good solutions for our clients.
Okay, Samir, and here the golden question. Why would someone go to you or to your company to look for mortgage rather than going themselves to the banks? I mean, if someone has time, they can contact those 28 banks and call themselves, and it would be a lot of hassle, but why would someone come to you?
Sure, so let me elaborate. So you kind of partly answered my question already, but so look, 28 banks, not all of them are the best, right? Of course, you'll have the top 10 banks or top 5 products and all. Now, for any client who has to go around speaking to 10 to 12 banks, gather all that information, with every single bank, there are multiple products that they have. One without a salary transfer, one with a salary transfer. There is a variable rate, there's a fixed rate. So there's a lot of data that the client will have to compile for themselves, right? So their valuable time researching the best option, yes, is all saved because we have all that information with us. We have 28 banks, more than 1,800 products with us. So we will do all these research for our clients, right? So I'm going to save all that time that they would have spent, dealing with all these different banks. Now, apart from that, we generate volume. So we are able to negotiate terms with these banks. Now, of course, when there's a volume, every single bank wants a fair share of the business. Yeah. So that's when we are able to say that, how can we add value? What better can a client get if they use our service? So discounts on the interest rate, discounts on the processing fee.
So you're saying, let me just rephrase it. So you're saying that if I go, I will speak to these 10 or 28 banks or whatever, and I find and I push them for a rate. You're saying that you will get me even better rate than that?
Yes, absolutely. So we have some exclusive tie-ups, as I said. These banks want a fair share of business, and they give us some exclusive deals which are available only through us. So if a bank will, for example, X bank, right? If a client went there directly, he would get a product, but if he went through us, the same product at discounted rates is available. So I'm not only just saving them time and effort of doing all the research, but I'm saving them money as well. And plus, buying a property is a major investment, is a major decision. If you have someone who's going to guide you through the process, help you understand, prepare you in time as to what are the next steps, take you through it, then of course, it becomes a lot more easier for the client to buy their property or buy their dream home.
Okay, Samir, thank you very much for all the insights. To finalize this chapter, I would like to ask you, how much is people expecting to pay you? How much you cost?
All right, okay. No, that's a very valid question, and a lot of clients do ask us the same question. Now that depends. It depends on what your requirement is. It depends on what your profile is. We have service propositions which are even zero fee propositions, meaning I will not charge you any fee. If you have a good profile, yes, if your requirement and everything can be easily met, why should you be paying anyone any fee? Banks should be falling all over to give you the mortgage, right? So I have a service proposition, but I don't charge you any fee, right? So the kind of services listed there are different. Then there is a paid service as well, wherein more amount of services are covered in terms of the process, not just the pre-approval, but we will also take you through the rest of the process. Everything will be our responsibility. We will be the first point of contact rather than the bank. So there'll be somebody who's going to handhold you through the entire mortgage process as well. So then there's a end-to-end service as well, basically from the time of researching the best option to finalizing the property, to taking you through the transfer, basically all the way till you get your key to the property in your hand can be assisted through us. So there are different levels of service, right? And depending on the client's requirement, I can even make it zero. It's always negotiable as well, yeah? So be open, be open to discuss your requirements. Let us find the best solution for the initial analysis, referring you the best options, explaining to you what options are available and how they are beneficial to you, what kind of services are there. I'm not going to charge you any fee for that. Once you decide and make a decision, if you want to use our service, then all these options are there. The free one, the paid one, or the full one. However you want to do it.
Okay, great.
Right.
We will be having as well some testimonials from customers who actually I spoke to one of them this morning and she said she went on vacation while the whole transfer was being processed because she did pay a mortgage advisor and she went just, you know, like headache free. So even if you say I have to pay for this service in case you go for the full service, just, you know, you remove all your worries and your stress and everything. You go on vacation, you come back and your home key is ready.
Even if somebody had to pay us a fee, we will add value, as I said, not just in terms of the process and finding the best bank, but we're getting you discounts from the bank. The fee that you will pay us will be nothing compared to the amount of stress that we've taken away from you and the financial benefits that we will get you from the bank. Our fee is also success-based. No success, no fees, as simple as that.
Okay.
Right? So if somebody wants to start with the inquiring and finding out which is the best mortgage option for them, I'm going to do that all for free. And then we can discuss exactly how the fee structure and everything works.
Perfect. Right. Samir, thank you very much for your time. I will be sharing in the video, you can see Samir's details as well, his mobile number, his contact details. Of course, feel free to say that you saw it here and you are referred by me because we, you know, strengthen this relationship that we have is an added value to my clients. Also, I want to know from you what questions you have. There is a zillion topics that Samir can cover. As you say, you have 1,800
products, of course.
So there is like 1,800 questions at least. Please give us your questions. We will be covering every Wednesday some of your doubts and maybe give you as well good suggestions or updates in the market. Maybe there is some banks that are giving a special promotion. You will be knowing from us.
Sure, definitely, most welcome. Yeah, send in your questions, send in your inquiries. I will try to attend to everyone to the best I can.
Thank you, Samir, and thank you everyone for watching.